Do you know who's responsible for how you feel? One, you are. And we can feel like, oh, it's because someone behaved this way or someone did this thing or something is happening. And it's true. Things happen to us and we're like, ugh. Pause and think to yourself for a moment, how am I going to change this up? Am I going to sit in this space in this goopy, sinking mud feeling? Or am I going to choose to focus on another emotion? I say another emotion because I wouldn't want to tell you to be happy. You might just be, trying to reach a level of, comfortable. So you do you, but it's kind of turns into a little bit of emotional blackmail when you're not in a good space and you are feeling emotionally challenged. And then it kind of spreads out like a virus to people all around you, doesn't it? Because then your children or your co-workers or people that you see, they're all like, oh, someone's, been not talked to them. They're not in a good mood. Or if they have to talk to you, they might be like terrified that you're going to, get really upset. So this is what happens. So know that when you focus with your conscious mind onto a more positive emotion, that can make all the difference to you and to everyone around you. But on top of that, it sends that vibration out to everywhere on the planet. Weird, isn't it? They did an experiment once where they got some plants and, pot plants, and one person just growled at the pot plant every day, really angrily, like let out all their negative emotions and growled at the pot plant. And they had all the exact same dirt, same type of plant, same fertilizer, same amount of water, everything. Another person spoke really nicely to the plant and sang it little songs and was really beautiful to it. Well, you know how the story ended, don't you? So the plant that was getting growled at did not thrive. So it survived, but it did not thrive. Okay. And it didn't even survive very well either, to be fair. So this is us. This is the energy we put out. So Spirit is encouraging you to think about how you engage with others and how you engage with yourself on that emotional level. It's easy to get caught up in the sinking mud, isn't it? Life is hard. No one said it was easy. God, sound like my mother or my father. All right. You know the deal. I'm going to pick 3 cards. The left, the right, and the middle. I just sound like my parents in regard to life wasn't meant to be easy. But actually, Spirit says, when I said that, Spirit says, actually, life can be easy. It's about our choices and how we try to look and value things and think about our values and morals that don't really align or create angst, okay, for others. Okay, lefties, if you pick the left card, this card is showing you there's this sense of malaise. You're looking at your feet, your legs are turning to stone. You don't want to do anything. It's a really pooey place to be in, right? And there's other people over here, like this guy's turned to stone. This guy over here is all tied up in knots. All you need to do is stand up and go to the light. Choose another emotion. Choose a better emotion. I wouldn't want to tell you to be happy or joyful because that can be unrealistic, especially if people know that there's stuff going on for you, right? Righties. This is a really beautiful card to get for this. This is saying, connect. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the emotions. Like sometimes when I do therapeutic work with people who have lost someone they love, they feel like it's illegal to cry. And it's illegal to stop thinking about their loved one. And yet the most beautiful thing to do for yourself and for your connection to them is to get the photo album out and have a good look through it and really allow yourself to have a good sob. What we might consider a negative emotion can actually be a really positive emotion mixed with that joy and that memory. Right? So Spirit is saying here for you, whether that's a message for you in particular, but this is also saying for you that connect to Spirit helps you feel like you have an invisible cheer team. All right. And this will also help you if you're thinking about changing your goals or you're thinking about your goals and what you're doing for your goals. And Spirit is inviting you to pause and connect. When I say connecting, you could call it meditating. You could call it having a conversation with Spirit. You could call it having a cup of tea and a little think. Whatever you want to do is consciously stopping and allowing yourself to think about what you're doing and why you're doing it and what you want for the outcome to be from what you're doing. Okay? That was a mouthful. Middle card. Yeah, so middle card is when you're in a bad place, your energy just into everyone else. It's like a storm, you know? And Spirit is saying it's a yucky place to be in. You've been in this, you've been around people who are grumpy. You know exactly what I mean. It's emotional blackmail, and we may not even intend it to be. Look, I'm in a bad mood, so you're in a bad mood too. How dare you be happy around me when I've had such a horrible day? That space is really, really pooey. It's really, really yucky. And today Spirit is wanting you to focus on changing that up consciously, because as you change that vibration, the whole wheel turns, and it just overall it starts to feel way better all around for you and for people around you as well. And we are in the throes of Mercury slowing down, and we all need all the help we can get. Frustration Central. All right. And I've picked a soul word for today, which I've put over there, which is humility. And what a reminder to be humble in the face of all the negative events and all the negative things and all the great things that can happen in our lives as well. After all, we're only human. Have a great day.